Alright, this is Jeff Presents, and this is the final part of my 3-part tutorial on how to, play your backup PS2 games. For this part, you're going to need part 1, part 2, which you made in part 1, which you made in part 2, the exact same PlayStation 1 game you used for part 1.
No, and this is on about the thing that they use the word detox. I think
you're gonna need
maybe as a multi-advantage.
Alright, depends. Alright. Hold on. Let me turn off this TV. So annoying. Oh god. My camera's so fuzzy. Why should I do this? Alright. So, alright, let's say, depending on how high your game is, I put a link in the description. You're going to need a game with a higher table of contents, than the game you are trying to play. So, the highest talk game I have is Star Ocean Disc 2, which I think is like 4.34 gigs. Talk is just another fancy word for how much space is on the game. So, I'm going to be loading the backup. Trying to get the camera right. I'm gonna be loading the backup. You guys can see it. And you also can see that's Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. That's the GBA remake. I'm gonna be loading that. And that's like a 4.1 something game, I think. And so I have a 4.34 game. I think one of the highest games is Vice City, so if you have Vice City, you should be good with most games. You're going to need that. You're going to need a slide card. Now, you can buy these, but I advise you make them. All you need is a hard piece of plastic. Go on YouTube and search slide card. As you are search it on the internet or Google it. There's like a whole bunch of tutorials on how to make it. It's like very simple. Just need a pair of scissors and a plastic piece of paper. But if you want to be all fancy with it, go ahead and buy you one and just waste all your money. So, okay, with the memory card you use to make the exploit that you transfer the file to, put that in there. In your PlayStation, in your flash drive, stick that in there. First, I'm going to put that same one you use for the exploit. I'm going to put that in the PS2. And if you did part 1 right, this is what should happen. It should load up something that looks like this. It should be a different color. You can change the colors in the settings. See, I already have my cog swap and swap magic. You don't need swap magic coder, by the way. I see I have cog swap. Alright. So if you got that cog, when you put that, remember in part 1 when I told you to put cog swap on your flash drive from SKS apps? Press select. You can go to the circle and press circle with your flash drive in. Go to mass and find cog swap on your flash drive. You can go all the way down to OK. Should take you right back to the main menu. And press O. And just like that, you've loaded up your first homebrew. There you go, you have cog swap. Now next step, take that PlayStation 1 game out, set it aside. Take your original game with the higher TLC. Don't restart, just put it back in there. And you just saw PSX game up there. When it finished loading, just say PS2 DVD-ROM. As soon as the yellow disc comes up with that order, press X and wait for it to turn purple and it says use cog swap. Now this is the interesting part. And take your little slide card. I'm pretty sure if you found a tutorial on how to make one, they probably taught you how to use one. Just in case you didn't, you're gonna stick it. I don't know if I can get it with my camera. But right, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I told you this earlier. You're gonna want to take your disc tray cover off. You're gonna want to take that completely off. And my camera can't get up close. You can barely tell. But under the disc tray, you're gonna want to stick that in there and pull your disc tray out. Take your game out. Put your backup in there. I'm gonna put the camera down for this one. Take it and slide it back in. There's like a little white thing up under the disc tray that you're supposed to pull back to the side like that. You should hear it click like as if you were opening it. Once it's in there and it's locked back in place, press X again. And if you burnt the game right, then this should happen. Wait for it. Wait for it. Your game should load. And as you can see, it works. And to prove it, I will do a battle. Am I even at a battling part? I'll just load up my game. See, reach on the memories. Congratulations. My tutorial, oh god, the camera's all in my face. Alright, through my tutorial you've now learned how to play backup PlayStation 1 games. I mean PlayStation 2 games. If you want to learn how to play PlayStation 1 games, I can help you. It just involves a little beefed down version, a dumbed down version of part 2. And you need a PlayStation 1 game chart for that. But if you want to, just put it in my box and I'll do it. In tutorials, I usually dabble in modding, so if you want something tried out, feel free. If I have the resources, I will, and if I don't, I'll try to find the resources so I can get you to learn. I've modded my Wii, so if you want to learn how to do that, just let me know. This is just a test. You know, see how well I can do a tutorial. Please tell me how well my tutorial is and what I need to work on. This is just a test. I did something I know how to do well, and people ask me a lot about and stuff. So that's why I did it. You know, once again, thanks for watching my tutorial. I hope you are enjoying your whatever game you downloaded. This is Jeff Presents, signing off.